We are now going to cover the fundamental movement skill of catching. As you can see, a mature catching pattern, you will see demonstrated a person making a triangle with their pointer finger and their thumbs together. And their arms will be bent and kind of out in front. And their eyes will be following the pattern or the flight of the ball. As the ball approaches, their fingers and their hands will then kind of give a little bit as the ball approaches their hands, and their hands will then grasp the ball. When a child is first learning to catch, you're going to see that they do two basic things, and there's two different levels. First, the beginning level, you'll see a child is going to try to trap the ball up against their chest, kind of making a big hugging motion to try to trap the ball up against their chest. Another more developing stage will be a child will really try to use their hands catching, but what they'll do is instead of keeping the triangle and kind of guiding the ball in, they're going to grab and kind of claw at the ball, kind of like this. Teaching catching is not an easy skill for a child 2 to 5 years old. So some of the reasons being is because it's very difficult to track the flight of the ball while it's in the air for a child. So you really want to take some time and focus on maybe teaching the trapping motion, because it's not 100% appropriate to have a child at that age group be able to catch proficiently. So work trapping first. In other words, it's okay for a child to want to kind of hug the ball. And that's what you're going to want to do. When they're first starting to catch, teach them to hug the ball or hug the item, hug the bear, whatever it be, and kind of bring the item to their chest. Because that way they can practice on the flight of the ball and moving their body to wherever they are catching the ball. Once the children have really mastered the trapping of the ball, the next thing they want to focus on is the triangle. And this is definitely for a developing stage where you truly try to just tell the children to make a triangle with their hands. Their two thumbs should be pointed near each other, and their pointers should be pointed at each other. And at first, you're going to see the children all do this, but then as the ball approaches, they're going to go into that developing stage and grasp it. The only thing that you can do here is just practice it over and over again and demonstrate how an adult would catch and bring the ball in and guide it in instead of releasing the triangle. In conclusion, please remember it is very difficult for a child to catch in a mature manner. But we have demonstrated to you the mature pattern of catching. We've also gone over some of the immature patterns or beginning and developing patterns of a child learning to catch. And we also followed it up with the two teaching cues of hug the item and make a triangle when we are teaching children to catch.